James Collins and Luke Chambers missed Sheffield Wednesday. We're kind of hopeful for this Sunday. Paul, what's the latest on the two centre-halves?
See how they are, still got another few days, and we'll just give the lads every bit of time they can to see if they're going to be fit, and they'll make judgment on that probably come Saturday.
I was going to say, does the Saturday need to be when you make the decision, or do you give them till Sunday morning? Would that be too late? How do the next few days work?
But basically, we need to know probably by Saturday. I think that'll probably be the cut-off point where we have to think, are they going to make it or not?
But as we saw last week, you've got players in reserve. Matt Pennington went back in a probably misfavoured position. Toto did well in his first league start for you.
Well, the lads done well. We couldn't ask any more from them. And but we'll see how they are. We'll see how James and we'll see how Luke are.
Any other issues in the squad, illness or injury?
Everybody's not too bad. We'll see how, again, still in a few days, but I always think I'm too long in the game to know that anything can happen in the next few days.
Sum up your thoughts and emotions heading into your first East Anglian Derby as Ipswich town manager.
The same way you speak to every Saturday, you ask me the same question.
It must be different this week, isn't it?
No, for other people maybe. I have my own feeling. I know exactly the game. I know exactly. I've been involved in derbies. I know derbies back in my hand. Played some ferocious ones, some really big ones where it's incredible at stake. So I know derby games. That was a game that we have to go and try and win. 10 years since I got beat. So we have to go and try and win, and without it we can't win.
That's too long, isn't it? And you've reminded the players of that this morning in training, Freddie was just saying.
Yeah. Somewhere, it's got to change. It's got to change. But we'll go there and we have a game plan to try and win. It'll be a difficult game. But in any given game you can win. In a derby game, it doesn't matter who's in top, who's involved. Anybody can win it.
It is even bigger this time around, isn't it? With one club at the top of the table and one club at the bottom. They're both desperate for points for different reasons.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be it's going to be a difficult game for both sets of players. It's a hard game. We have to try and win, and that's what we're going there and try and do.
How much are you looking forward to the challenge, going away to the best team in the division? I guess the table doesn't lie at this stage.
I'm looking forward to any other game. It's outside it, but the animosity on it and the public on it doesn't faze me. I can't wait to go.
Have you sensed how big it is from speaking to town fans, whether it's members of staff here, you've got to win on Sunday kind of thing, or whether you've been out and about in the town the last few weeks? Has there been a buzz?
No, I think I shut myself from it. I don't get caught up in the emotional. I know, you don't need to tell me. I know exactly what it entails. I know how, as I said before, I've been involved in derbies before, and I've never really changed my way of thinking of them or anything like that. Keep my cards close to my chest, what I know, what a derby means to people. So yeah, I'll be ready for it.
Happy with the underdogs tag, or is there no such thing in a derby, do you think?
Probably no such thing. As I said before, I've been favourites and lost them, and been underdogs and winning. So let's see what happens.
The big test of character, aren't they? You I would imagine you feel you've got characters in your squad that puff out their chests and kind of play to their ability, their capabilities.
Yeah, you need big players in derbies. That's for sure. You need people to be emotionally really good and not make any rash challenges, which can happen. But that's the nature of the game. So yeah, can't wait.
I'm confident your young players can cope. You might have 2 or 3 young lads in your team on Sunday, perhaps.
Last weekend we had 5 lads for the academy in our squad. Incredible turnover, which is brilliant for the clubs. I've always said to you, it's a great thing for the football club to have. The young lads are in their merit. They're good players, and I don't have any problem with whoever plays. It doesn't faze me one bit to throw them in.
What kind of reception are you expecting?
Brilliant. Listen, it don't faze me. It doesn't bother me. The Norwich fans have always given me a hard time when I'm back. It's listen, I'd half the city of Glasgow when they like me, and I managed that for about 8-9 years. So I know what's coming. So it doesn't bother me.
It'll probably be tougher though, won't it, in charge of Ipswich Town compared to when you were there, I guess, with Villa?
No, not really. No, I don't think so. It's 90 minutes. That's why I brought Gilly. Gilly can take the so, and you know what, listen, I've been involved in the game of football for a long time. I know the passion of the games, and as I said before, I used to play the game myself, you know, and I played in hell of a derby. That's what I can handle.
Did you used to enjoy those, going to Ibrox?
Loved them, yeah, absolutely loved them. And thrived on it, thrived on the pressure of it. It's ferocious, but I thrived on the pressure of it. And you tend to find that separates a lot of people from a lot of things. You step up to it, you need to head on, and you go for it.
It'd be sad if you got a negative reaction, wouldn't it, given what you did there?
It's always been that way, so I don't expect anything more.
Was it surprising how much the Ipswich Town fans have taken to you, given this fierce rivalry that we'll see on Sunday, and they clearly have the last 3 or 4 months?
They've been brilliant with me. They really have. Not just me. The players, they've been brilliant. The players, they've been great. They've given me everything to support us, and we have to try and win for them as well. They've come in their thousands to watch us, and I think they've been a credit to the club the way they supported it. Being the bottom of the table, it's not a normal situation, that support when you're at the bottom, but they have been absolutely brilliant, and we will try everything we can to win.
Why do you think it's not quite taken off here yet, as it did at Carrow Road?
Do you know, somebody asked me that question the other day. The Norwich in League One, the Championship players in League One, that's the difference. Go through them all. Here we might go through Hope, Houlihan, Darryl Russell. They were all top players. They were in League One. So what actually happened is they went down and the lads came back up. Chris and Martin, even guys like that, they were excellent. Above them, Fraser Foster was great. Russell Martin was great. David Foster, they all knew it. Gilly knew it. They all knew it. They were better players in League One. That's what they were. So all they had to do was gel together and get a wee bit of momentum and get the league. That's what they were. This football club's went the way it had. They lost a lot of players. I said they lost 45 goals at the team. It was an incredible amount of goals, as I said before. It recruited 8 or 9 guys to come in and one transfer window. It's incredible the amount of turnover. So, but that's for a reason. No winning enough games. But a game before, that's football. That's the way it works. You have to take the good way back.
You wouldn't take a point now, would you? Some managers going away to the league leaders would think, I'll take a draw.
No, I only won. I only won. And I'll go there and try and win.
There's going to be more focus on you. So what are your thoughts and emotions going into this derby game as Ipswich manager?
Number one, I don't want to answer questions about Norwich. I'm not there anymore. As Ipswich manager, as I said before, I'm going there to win. Take all the stuff that's coming with it, there's no problem for me. But I'll go there and try and win. And the team will go there and try and win, and they'll be fired up and they'll do all the stuff that we ask them to do. Whether it's going to be good enough, I don't know. We have to try and see. But I'm not faulting them back as manager here. My job is here, my duty is here. And I'll go and try and win.
And what sort of reception are you expecting?
The reception for the Ipswich fans is more important.
What do you think will be the key then to beating Norwich?
We need a bit of luck. We'll need that. We'll need some good play. We'll need to fight. The usual thing that you need to do for any game. I think that's important. I said nobody knows if it's going to be good enough, but we'll be ready for it. I know that we'll be ready for it.
You've had plenty of experience of derby games.